Alright, so I wanted to go over material parameters. So we were just working on this hexagon sweep curtain pattern panel. So we've got a couple of parameters in here for width and depth, but I want to put a material parameter on it, and that's fairly simple to do. All you do is select the form element, and you'll see this material and finishes over here in the properties dialog box, and it'll have this little associate family parameter square next to it, and that will place a parameter, a material parameter on it. So if you left click, you can add parameter, and I'll name this hex material, and you'll notice that it kind of fills things out for you since we started in the materials and finishes area. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to click OK. And nothing will immediately change. Really, all that does is in your family types dialog box you get a material and finishes parameter, and so you can update the material for each type. So here I am at 3x6. I can come in, left click, and because this is a native Revit object, you can actually just apply a new material instead of updating the appearance of it. So I'm just going to come down here to the library and add a few materials to the library. So I'll go to metal and I'll add red aluminum. I'll go to glass and let's add some green glass. And I will go to, how about plastic? And I'll add some navy laminate plastic. And for this particular application of 3x6, I'll use the aluminum anodized red, and I'll tell it to use render appearance and click OK. So you can see that updates. Now if I come to 1x4, I can change that to the laminate navy, use render appearance, click OK. And then if I go to the 6x2, I can go ahead and select that glass green. Go ahead, use render appearance and click OK. So now I'm in the 6x2 feet. If I hit apply, you'll see that will update to the green glass. I'm going to hit OK, and I'm just going to change this to shaded. So you can see that when it's shaded, it also shows the green. If I go, of course, to the 1x4 and apply, you're going to get the blue. And then the 3x6 and apply, and you'll get the red. So you can apply a parameter to the material as well. So if I load this into my project, overwrite the existing version, it's already in there. I'm going to take this panel and divide that surface, and let's divide it into a distance of, how about 1 foot, distance of 1 foot, and I'll go to my pull down and apply my hexagon 3x6. So you can see that 3x6 pattern comes in, and if I pick that and go to, let's go to the 6x2, right, you'll see that's a 2 foot deep and it has that green glass on it. Okay, if I go to my east elevation, you can see that what it's doing is it's actually nesting these. So there's a full pattern of each one. So you're getting double the thickness there. It's also overlapping. So you see it's cutting in half where the other one fits. So if you wanted to, you could come in and tell it to put empty tiles on the end. So it doesn't fill all that in. And then you may also, of course, want to come in and update a few of these individually. So if I tab select, say a series of these at the top, I can then come in and change those to, let's say, the 3x6, and you have different ones on the top than are on the bottom. Now there is a way to go in and be able to change each one of these materials individually, and we'll talk about that in the next version. Okay.